Hello everyone, I am Brittany Dixon, your Miss Earth Australia 2020. I want to welcome you to two of our country's most iconic landmarks right in the heart of Sydney, the stunning Sydney Harbour Bridge and spectacular Sydney Opera House. These iconic landmarks capture the spirit of every Australian as one of the cultural epicentres of our country. One fascinating fact about Australia is that it is home to some of the most unique wildlife on the planet, with more than 80% that can't be found anywhere else. From the cute and cuddly koalas, kangaroos and quokkas, to the deadly venomous snakes, birds of prey and crocodiles. Everything serves its role to balance our one-of-a-kind ecosystems. And as a wildlife warrior, I couldn't think of a more fitting ecotourism opportunity than right here at Sydney Wildlife Park in Darling Harbour, which is in the central business district of Sydney. Here you can get up close and personal and learn exciting facts about some of the beautiful creatures that our country has to offer. My love of wildlife and nature led me to studying animal and veterinary bioscience at the University of Sydney. And part of my studies was that I had the opportunity to do some pretty amazing works all around Australia. From free diving and catching sharks in the crystal clear waters of Jervis Bay to helping out with cane toad management in the top end of the Northern Territory. These incredible experiences really affirmed what I wanted to do for my life, to make a real positive difference in the environment. That is why I pursued a career with the New South Wales National Parks and Wildlife Service as a valued member of the wildlife team who ensures that Australia's plants and animals are protected every day for the future generations to come. One of the toughest moments in my life is when I was diagnosed with brain cancer in 2017 whilst competing for Miss Earth Australia. My diagnosis lit a fire in me and it helped me look at my life positively and motivated me to keep on chasing my dreams. And with God's graces, when I got better after a year of treatment, I continued my advocacy for wildlife conservation. As an animal lover, I continued raising awareness that the loss of biodiversity is a serious environmental issue that requires our attention. It is vital to remember that we rely on these living systems to survive. We rely on them for food security, the water we drink, and the air that we breathe. This is the reason that I am very supportive of any environmental initiatives in our country that address the 5 R's: rethink, reduce, reuse, recycle, and respect. One of these organisations is TerraCycle. It is a social enterprise that is committed to eliminating the idea of waste in Australia. They collect plastic waste and recycle these into new products. Through this program across Australia, it helps keep millions of pieces of plastic out of our landfill every year. I can't think of anything else that I want to do for the rest of my life. For such a long time now, I've been a part of so many activities that help our environment, from planting trees and nurturing our reserves to cleaning up beaches in our community, and from contributing to scientific research to different projects in my work. Before being a beauty queen, I have always been an environmental advocate first. If at the end of this journey, with or without the Miss Earth crown, I will continue my passion to raise awareness in saving our threatened species and by conserving the beauty of our planet Earth and making her a greener place to live in. And by doing that, I know I will have lived a meaningful life and will be forever grateful that I somehow made a difference. Thank you very much. I am Brittany Dixon. I am Miss Earth Australia. I am Woman of the Earth. gentlemen, a warm and green afternoon to everyone, and a welcome to the biggest advocacy-driven beauty pageant in the country. This is Miss Earth Australia 2021. Thank you for joining us this lovely afternoon. I am Brittany Dixon, your current Miss Earth Australia. First, I would like to thank our sponsor this afternoon, Mega World International, for bringing together all of our national finalists for the second pre-pageant presentation for this year, the ever-anticipated talent round. And of course, Mega World International is headed by the lovely Ms. Liz Angelis, the Vice President for Asia and Pacific 3. Thank you so much. And to all of our viewers watching live via our official Miss Earth Australia Facebook and YouTube page, I want to thank you wherever you are in the world watching us right now. Please make sure you show your support for our national finalists by sharing your messages and reactions in the comment section throughout the afternoon. Today, I'll be doing my best to read some of these as we go. Yesterday was our first pre-pageant presentation, where our national finalists presented themselves in the Beauty of Face round. They were judged on their natural beauty while demonstrating grace and elegance throughout the video submissions. This afternoon is a continuation of the competition, where our 11 national finalists will be competing in the second pre-pageant event, the talent presentation round. We'll be witnessing all our national finalists showcase their talents in either singing, dancing, or other creative performances. I love talent because you never know what to expect. I was thinking about training rats and giving an educational talk about native rodents, or I was going to hula hoop, but in the end, Team Australia decided we would break the internet when we presented my personal story through a lyrical dance to Fight Song. I'm hoping we have some hidden gems here today and can make that kind of breakthrough once again in the international arena. And of course, this afternoon would not be complete without the help of our panel joining me in judging our national finalists today. So let us welcome back our esteemed panel for today's pre-pageant presentation. Our first judge is a former beauty queen herself and a pageant coach. Currently, she runs her own business named D Beauty Solutions. She firmly believes that beauty is more than skin deep, but rather advocacy focused. Dindy exalts poise, class, intelligence, and excellence. Please welcome Dindy Athena James.
Hi, Brett. Thanks for having me again.
You're back. How are you feeling after yesterday's Beauty of Face round?
It was really good. I've learned so many things about the ladies, their advocacies, and their platforms. So what the environment has opened me because there's so many things going on and around in this world right now, but I can really see their passion towards their environment. So I've learned a lot from them. It was great.
I'm sure everyone watching has been able to learn a lot from them. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about what gave you the idea to start your business and where we can follow to get some hands on your products?
Yeah, so I've been a massive fan of beauty products, but I see in the world right now, there's so many things it's like toxic kind of beauty products. So what I produce it's a beauty tool called an ice facial capsule. So if you're into ice facial and you kind of struggle with just ice cubes or ice silicone molds, my product will help you to enjoy the ice facials, and you can also add recipes with it. I wish I could have it right now, but I've got it sold out. But if you guys interested about it, you guys can check it on my website, which is thebeautysolution.com.
Amazing. And once again, what are you expecting from the finalists in the talent portion today?
Pretty much as what you said. I'm expecting someone who's very creative. I want to know why they're doing this talent, and pretty much their creativity, and just really want to see what they're going to perform today.
Yeah, that's it. We've got no idea. So hopefully we have a very interesting and engaging lineup coming up. Well, thank you, Dindy. Our next judge is a TV host, radio announcer, an author, and a proud LGBTI advocate. He is the face of Bowel Cancer New South Wales for Acon Health. He is also a script writer and is now working on a feature film titled Retreat. He is currently serving on the board of directors at community radio station 2RRR 88.5 FM, and is also the host and producer of its morning show, Let's Get Deep Radio. Our second judge, Michael L. Basher.
Hello, Brittany. Don't you look lovely tonight? Thank you so much for that beautiful, warm welcome.
Hi, Michael. Yesterday's finalists were neck and neck, right?
Absolutely. You're looking sensational tonight, darling.
Oh, as are you, always. So, Michael, you ooze a lot of charisma. Can you tell us about the pressure of being in the spotlight as a host and entertainer?
It's not that easy, really. You've got to sort of create your craft over experience and years of doing it. It's not easy for the girls doing what they're doing tonight. Absolutely. It's not that easy to be in front of the world, sharing your passion for what, whether it's your music or dance or performance tonight. So I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, definitely. A lot about building your personal brand and showing who you are through your talents. And lastly, what do you think our finalists are going to bring to the table today?
I think every performance has a story behind it. So I'm looking for those inspiring stories through their performance or their art, because this is why they do what they do. So I'm looking forward to hearing all the stories behind each of the performances, really.
Great. Thank you so much, Michael. Our third judge this afternoon is a dance director, choreographer, model, producer, mentor, life coach, and writer. She is also a crowned beauty queen and has been around the pageant and modelling industry here in Australia for the past decade. Her biography has been listed in international publications such as Who's Who in the World, Who's Who in Asia and Pacific Nations, Outstanding Intellectuals of the 20th Century, International Dictionary of Biography, and most recently, Who's Who of Australia 2020. A respected community leader and ardent supporter of multiple charities. Let us give a warm welcome to our third judge, Linda Rose Bishop.
Hello, Brittany. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for that very super introduction. I am very flattered.
How are you feeling this lovely Sunday afternoon, Linda?
Pardon?
How are you feeling this afternoon, Linda?
Oh, I'm always feeling every day, you dress well, you look nice, you feel good. That's my mantra. When you're looking good, you're feeling good. I've just had my bushwalking this morning and got ready for this to look beautiful and looking forward to all the talents of our candidates. I'm expecting them to be creative, but most of all, they have to enjoy their talent. They have to, whatever you do to perform, it's you enjoy it and you're expressing yourself.
That's it. We want to see passion today.
Yeah, it's expression rather than impression.
Yeah. That's a really great way to look at it. And one question for you, how does it feel to have your biography published in multiple publications around the world?
It's same as normal. I mean, of course, it's a great feeling, but if you do well, if you did great, and if you try to do everything to help everyone, well, if you get acknowledged, that's a great feeling. Thank you.
I'm so glad that you've been recognized for it, and you've already outlined your expectations, and I'm sure all of the wonderful ladies will meet those. So thank you so much, Linda. And of course, let's welcome our last judge for this afternoon, the ever-energetic and revered pageant writer, vlogger, and analyst. Her no-holds-barred and honest approach in pageant commentaries has earned her many admirers, and sometimes also some adversaries. She is known as Tita Lavinia to her more than 130,000 followers across her social media pages. Our Titas of pageantry herself, Vanette Sofrado. I think you're on mute, Tita.
Hello, good afternoon, Brittany. Good afternoon, everyone who's tuning in. I'm so happy to be back. I had so much fun yesterday getting to know the girls and getting to know about their passions and their advocacy. So thank you. Thank you for inviting me back.
Oh, well, everybody loved your questions yesterday. You're just so good at this. So, Vanette, am I even saying that right? Why Tita Lavinia and what's behind the name?
Lavinia, when we opened up our page, I partnered with another girl. Her name is Tita Bella, and we wanted the pageant page to be sort of a good cop, bad cop type of presentation. So I picked Lavinia because Lavinia is one of the antagonists from the Princess Sarah book. So I'm more on the critical side. My partner is more on the technical side. So I'm more comfortable giving critiques or maybe suggestions. And sometimes these things can be viewed negatively. So yeah, Lavinia, because it does sound like a name for like a villain. That's why I took that
hardly
name.
call you a villain. You are a wonderful person, and people need constructive criticism. So thank you so much. And before we get started, what are you hoping to see from the finalists?
You mentioned earlier about discovering hidden gems. And when I think about talent, I think about the regular things, the singing and the dancing. When I was given the form to to write on, to judge on, I didn't really read a lot because I wanted to be surprised. So I want to see if we can look for something beyond the singing and the dancing. So yeah, I'm very excited what they can bring to the table.
Yeah, that presence and aura makes all the difference. So thank you to all of our judges so far. I know everyone is now excited for this round of the pre-pageant presentation. Let us all sit back and enjoy what our 11 national finalists have in store for us. Let's cross to the green room to see how the ladies are preparing. Might take a second. Oh, look at them all. They're all so beautiful.
Yes.
All right. So we'll try and get into the first video. First up, we have Nicola de Bona from New South Wales.
When a merry maiden marries, sorrow goes and pleasure.
I think we may be having some technical difficulties, but the web team will keep working on it. I'm sure the video will pop up shortly. So I can see me. I think we're just having some issues in the back end of the system, but it hopefully will get resolved soon. Our web team is working speedily away in the background. Judges, the anticipation's just building now. It will come together. At least we don't have any contestants in the hot seat at the moment, so the pressure can just be on us for now. That's totally fine.
Light takes the place of shade when you marry, marry, maid. Every sound becomes a song. All is right and nothing's wrong. When a merry maiden marries, sorrow goes and pleasure tarries. Every sound becomes a song. All is right and nothing's wrong. Nor in care and aching sorrow, get ye gone until tomorrow. Jealousies and gramarye, ye are things of yesterday. When a merry maiden marries, sorrow goes and pleasure tarries. Every corner of the earth ring with music sweetly played. Worry is melodious, mirth grief is joy and masquerade. Silent night is laughing day when you marry, marry, maid. All the year is merry May. All the year is merry May. Merry, merry May. Merry, merry May. All the year is merry, merry May.
Well, that was a lovely performance, and I'd love to thank Nicola for sharing her talent, but I think there could be some issues in the back end there. If she can cross over, that would be great. Oh, it looks like we're loading. Give it a moment. Okay, we might not have Nicola just yet, so we might have to cross back to her a little bit later, but I could feel her passion in that performance, and hopefully we can get back to Nicola shortly. But we will move on, I presume, to our next candidate, Kanika Batra.
I will be doing a medley of 3 of my favorite songs. As I went down to the river to pray, studying about the golden wine, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sinners, let's go down, let's go down, come on down. Come on, sinners, let's go down to the river to pray. As I went down to the river to pray, studying about that golden oil, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, mothers, let's go down, let's go down, come on down. Come on, mothers, let's go down to the river to pray. As I went down to the river to pray, studying about that golden oil, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sisters, let's go down, let's go down, come on down. Oh, sisters, let's go down to the river to pray. As I went down to the river to pray, studying about the golden oil, and who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Green finch and linnet bird, nightingale, blackbird, how is it you sing? How can you jubilate, sitting in cages, never taking wing? mountain by the stars. How is it you sing anything? How is it you sing? My cage has many rooms, damask and dark. Nothing there sings, not even my love. Locks never will you know when they're captive. Teach me to be more adaptive. Oh, 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 oh. Green finch and linnet bird, nightingale, blackbird, teach me how to sing. If I cannot fly, let me sing. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, and I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You told me once, dear, you really loved me, and no one else could come between. But now you've left me and love another. You have shattered all of my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Well, that was lovely, and I hope my source is reliable, but I believe that it might be Kanika's birthday today.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
So a cappella can be a risky move, but you gave it a really wonderful shot, and I want to see what Tita Lavinia has to say.
Hello, Kanika. Nice to see you again.
Lovely to see you again.
You have a very melodic voice. Are you in any way classically trained, or did you have like some... You are? Okay, that definitely shows.
I'm a coloratura soprano operatic singer, although I haven't sung in 8 years, so I was a little bit rusty.
But that's fine. That's like the best compared to us, especially in the Philippines. Singing is a big deal.
And do you have anything you'd like to share? Bindi?
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Han, first and foremost.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really love the way how you sing, especially the last song. I actually sing that song to my little girl as well, the lullaby song. I really love your face as well, the way how you sing. It's very sweet. All over. Job well done.
Thank you so much.
All right, that was wonderful. And we'll cross to a comment that we have in our Facebook. Cecile Carlos says, you have a great voice, Miss Kanika. So
Thank
it's
you so
lovely to see that the fans are cheering you on. And Sam Matheson said, beautiful. And another one, Amy Grillard said, you have such an angelic voice, Kanika Rosalie Batra. One last one, happy birthday to Kanika. So we will move on to our next candidate. Thank you so much, Kanika.
Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it.
Up next, we have Jessie Fawn from Victoria, and we'll see what she's doing.
A talent I have developed over the past few years is baking. I find baking very fun and relaxing, and there's something truly special about developing my own recipes and style of baking. I've even been able to combine my love of sugar with my love of animals by baking for fundraisers. I find baked treats are a wonderful way to show appreciation, so I often bake for my friends and family, sometimes trying out new recipes on them. I have a major sweet tooth, and recently I've been challenging myself by replacing ingredients in my recipes to make them more healthy, like adding natural sugars, protein-rich flours, nuts, and fruits, like the strawberry cupcakes you see here. I've recently started doing baking live streams and have had an amazing time interacting with viewers as they watch me learn new techniques, or I show them variations of classics like the vanilla cream I made. I have started teaching myself how to make my own bread, and someday I would like to write my own recipe book on baked vegan treats, but for now I've been enjoying learning and developing my skills in the kitchen.
That was great. I love a creative talent, and that was such a variety of baked goods that we got to see there. So welcome, Jessie. How are you going? I think you might be on mute.
There we go. I'm sorry. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. You did a wonderful job, and we'll see what Michael Elbasha has to say about your performance.
Hi again, Jessie. How you going? Good to see you again.
It's lovely to see you again too.
Yeah, I just want to know, when did your passion for cooking begin? Like, where
So probably when I was a teenager, I sort of had to take over the cooking duties from about maybe 14 to 15. And that's sort of where my passion for healthy eating came in as well. And like I said, I have a really big sweet tooth. So going into baking was kind of the next step. And then it's also been something I've been able to use with like sort of my passion for animals. So I've done baking for like animal fundraisers before. So yeah, it sort of started there and I've not stopped. And as I changed into like more vegan like sort of options, I adapted my baking as well, and now I'm looking to make it even healthier. So that's sort of where that stems from.
That's great. And you can even tie that into your Miss Earth advocacy. Michael, do you have anything extra to add?
I just want to say thank you.
So. Who doesn't like a cupcake?
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, we're going to thank you now, and we'll move on to our next finalist. Up next, we have Emily Side from New South Wales.
That there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. The baffled king composing hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to her kitchen chair. She broke your throne, she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Maybe there's a God I drew you. And it's not a cry you can hear at night. And it's not someone who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's so broken. Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
Bravo, that was a wonderful and a really soulful performance. Thank you so much to Emily, who's joining us now. And it was gorgeous. So Tita Linda Rose, can we get your comments on this one?
Yeah, sure. You have chosen a very good song. It's inspirational. Why did you choose that song? Is it something special?
Thank you, Linda. I've always loved that song, and for some reason, I've always been drawn to it. I was able to sing that song at my sister's wedding about 4 years ago. So I have a lot of good memories singing that song. But the last time I actually sung it was again about 4 years ago, and I sang it to my nan when she was passing away. So it has a lot of, I suppose, good memories, but also a bit of a sad memory as well to it. But I think she enjoyed it, and it's a great memory that I have singing that at the hospital with her and holding her hand, and yeah, it was a really nice experience that we had together. So that's why I chose that song. I've always loved it.
Okay. Can I comment some more? You have a very good expression when you're singing. You're very expressive. You have a beautiful, sweet voice, and your commitment. Like, you enjoyed every second of your song. You're fully committed, and I enjoyed it. Very well done. Thank you.
Very much.
Wonderful.
Thank you, I
I'm
appreciate
wondering if we have any comments that we'd like to showcase. So we have, I'm terrible at pronouncing names, so I'm just going to try my best. Ariane Volvia. Ms. Emily is really talented and really beautiful. And Aidan Miller, absolutely a stunning performance by Emily. Amazing.
Thank you.
And one more. Andy Zerbo. Wow, Emily Isabel Said.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And Michael, do you have any last comments for Emily?
I mute myself. I just want to say that was just a beautiful, touching performance. I absolutely adored it. Everything about it was confidence, and you got a really sweet voice. So thank you so much for sharing that, and your grandmother's story touched my heart. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks,
Okay, we'll move on to our next lovely finalist. We have Nicole Wilson from Victoria coming up next.
Watching the waves roll in, I wonder, how much has the ocean seen? We use the ocean for adventures, for food, for resources deep beneath the water. Yet each time we take, we don't return. We remove what we want and leave what we don't, damaging the place. So many creatures, call home. But how do we stop? So much still to be explored, so much damage already caused. Our coral reefs bleached, our fish disappearing. Watching the waves roll in, I wonder, what can I do to help? Reduce, reuse, recycle, repurpose, reimagine. 5 R's to live by. Protecting our planet from oceans to cliffs means reconnecting. Watch the waves roll in. Run your fingers through the sand. Let the ocean water wash over your toes. Submerge yourself in the cool, salty waves. Reinvigorate your soul. Watch the waves roll in and wonder. Take small steps. Breathe in the fresh air. Let it fill your lungs. Immerse yourself in the precious earth and wonder, what can I do to help?
Wow, poetry is such a great way to express an idea, and that was really very eloquent. We're welcoming Nicole now, and I'm going to cross to Tita Lavinia if she has anything to share with Nicole.
Hello, Nicole. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for sharing your piece with us. As a writer, I know that it's not always easy to string words together, even if you're a native English speaker. Like, I'm already having difficulties, and English is my second language. But for you, is this something natural? Poetry and writing, is this something that you've been interested in, or something that you've been, getting into for quite some time?
Yeah, I actually minored in creative writing at university. I just find writing such a good way to really engage people and have more of an emotional impact, which I think is really important when we talk about advocacy and important issues.
All right. Can I have just one more? I'm just a little curious, because everything that moves around Miss Earth nowadays is virtual, so a lot of materials are pre-recorded. A lot of the materials need to have speaking parts. Was it easy for you because you majored in this, or is it a little difficult as well to put words into the videos that you've been presenting?
I just recorded it on my phone, and I had someone film me. So that's actually me in the video, and then just put it together. So it wasn't easy. I'm definitely not great at making videos. So I had my friend put the video together, and I just wrote the poem and then basically told him the visual that I wanted and what to put in it.
Good job. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. And we'll read some of our comments. We've got Cindy Briones. I love it, Nicole. And Mez Bridget. That was absolutely beautiful, Nicole. And we're back to I love it, Nicole, and a bunch of hearty eyes because it was a wonderful performance. So thank you so much, Nicole. I believe we've got Nicola back, so we're going to see if we can bring her back and give her some feedback on her beautiful operatic performance. Might take a second. Nicola, can you hear us, see us? Okay, I think we're going to have to try that again at another point. But yes, so we will eventually get back to Nicola, but for now we will move on to our next finalist, who is Angela again, last names aren't great for me. Angela Stahova from Victoria.
that grace appear the hour I first believed. Many dangers, toils, and snares we have already come. 'Twas grace that brought us safe this far, and grace will lead us home. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Wow, singing and playing an instrument at the same time. My goodness, I could not ever manage that. So I think Angela should be very proud. Dindy,
thank you.
would you like to ask Angela any questions or provide any?
Yeah. Angela, nice to see you again. I really love the music that you chose. Amazing Grace. It's a very powerful song and great talent. Singing and playing piano, I bet it got so hard, but you did so well. And also, I love the message behind when you're playing and singing. It's really good.
Thank you so much. Yeah, for me, it was, I kind of feel like the song chose me. Like I was practicing another song and it just wouldn't work. And then all of a sudden, this song just popped into my heart and I hadn't even practiced chords or anything. But once I sat down and just started, trying to play by ear, the chords just came to me and the song just came to me and the message came. And yeah, I'm so glad that resonated because it really was something that came from my heart.
Yeah, that's amazing. I can really feel your passion as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Michael, do you have anything you'd like to add?
Hello, Angela again. I have to say that was emotionally gorgeous. It was beautiful. I love the black and white video that you chose to go with that. And you're just, it came from a passion, it came from a place. So thank you so much for sharing that with us tonight. It was amazing.
No, my pleasure. Thank you so much.
And cool. It looks like Linda has something she'd like to add, so we'll let her jump in and then we'll get to some comments.
Angela, it's a great song. It's very inspirational. You have a beautiful voice. You're pleasantly engaging. You play with confidence, and overall, a great performance. Thank you.
Thank you again. Thank you so much.
And it looks like Angela has a supporter, Fidelis Cruz. I've actually done an interview with Fidelis. She's so lovely. She said, such a sweet and sincere song, Angela. Well done. So proud of you. And Cindy Briones, well done, Angela. Perfect. And for me, Angela has the best angelic voice. That's from Len Taparon and Sean Togke. I got teary-eyed while watching you sing and play the song. You are really amazing. So that was wonderful from Angela. Thank you so much. We are going to move on to our next finalist, who is Miss Iris Lee from South Australia.
told my brain it's time to shut down, but the voices in my head still hanging around. I told myself let's call it a day, but part of it's still wide awake. I turn to the left, I turn to the right. I keep turning and tossing and rolling all night. My eyes are heavy like a giant stone, but something in my head singing a tone. Too many thoughts racing past my brain, all the visions, all the games, and all my darkest pain. I was drifting into the dreamland, but the slightest noise will bring me back right then. It's too late for me now. I keep pushing myself to the ground. My peace is nowhere to be found. Tonight just won't end, and it seems so loud, as if I'm walking through the crowd. Insomnia, you're such a devil. It slowly kills and then arrests your soul. The sun's rising up, my soul seems dead. I feel mentally and physically exhausted and strained. There's nothing worse than such a haunting night. I finally give in my will to fight. 1, 2, 3, counting the sheep put me to sleep. Stop staring at me, I'll let it go for me to keep leaving my past behind. Pretending I'm blind because I'm shy, I just don't want me to fight. Putting myself in a seat of a stupid flight. Where's my peace? Just me with pieces. My brain won't stop. Call the police so they come here and get this thief. They go, they roll, they're pushing me down, chasing me around. One more time, tackle me down, I'm on the ground. Tonight just won't end, and it seems so loud, as if I'm walking through the crowd. Insomnia, you're such a devil. It slowly kills and then arrests your soul. The sun's rising up, my soul seems dead. I feel mentally and physically exhausted and strained. There's nothing worse than such a haunting night. I finally give in my will to fight.
I bet a ton of work went into producing and composing that song. I'm really impressed. So let's see what Tita Lavinia has to say.
We're all smiling. Hello, Iris. Good afternoon. We're so amused. Congratulations. That was very creative. It was visual. It was amusing. How long did it take you to put this all together?
So basically, me and my friend Nicole wrote this song, and it took about an hour to record in the studio, and it took me 3 weeks to film everything. Every single shot is made by me. So I'm proud that I made this music video from A to Z, like everything, even camera. Like I set the tripod and then film myself and editing and everything. So yeah, it took about 3 weeks in total.
Well done. Well done. I mean, I have a YouTube channel, and the editing is just super linear, so I definitely understand the work that was put into stringing together and editing the video. Well done.
Thank you.
And Miss Linda Rose, do you have any comments that you'd like to share for Iris?
Oh, yes. I enjoy that so much. It's the overall performance, the presentation, the effort that she put into it, all the costumes. It's like a professional video clip on YouTube. You might compete with Justin Bieber. Awesome. I enjoyed it. Very entertaining and very creative. I love it.
Can I make a quick comment about the vampire? Because it was actually
Yes.
controversial within my family. So, long story short, when I wrote this song with my friend, the idea was stemmed from the time when I suffered from insomnia. That's what the song is called, Insomnia. But the deeper meaning, the esoteric meaning behind it is actually when I was having my insomnia, it's fueled by my eating disorder. And this is the first time I come out in public and admit the fact that I used to have eating disorder. And for 7 years, I was battling an uphill battle. It was difficult having a mental disorder, and I was ashamed of myself for having such, I guess, a vain mental issue. But it was hard, and I came out stronger. So it made me who I am today. I'm really proud of it. So I made this song, not just an artistic expression, but to raise mental awareness about people with mental issues, and you're not alone. And I want to empower those girls with similar issues and me, that you can be, stronger than the devil, the vampire, the eating disorder, or whatever issues you're dealing with that suck the energy out of you. But you can win. You will win, and that's why in the end it's a to be continued. The battle is still ongoing, but I know that we can win. We can win this together. So yeah, this is what the song is actually about.
We're all very proud of you, and that's a wonderful story. I'm glad that you can inspire people to be able to overcome their battles, and that's something that I really envy and think that you're doing a wonderful job with. So let's read some comments. Marion Silva, love your performance, Ms. Iris. And Nguyen Huang, you have a beautiful voice and fabulous eyes, Iris. Big Chow Tran, Iris, you are very professional. Rochelle Santos, congratulations, Iris, you did great. And Tu Tran, great and professional performance, Lee, well done.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
No worries. Thank you so much, Iris. And we are now on to our next finalist. Oh, we've got Nicola back. I'm glad we're being able to get you.
I am so sorry. I have no idea what happened. Using the same device as yesterday, same technology, same setup, and it just decided it wanted to throw a hissy fit. So thank you for having me back.
That's okay. Do you want to remind us what song you performed earlier?
I performed When a Merry Maiden Marries from the Gondoliers. It's a Gilbert and Sullivan opera, and it's something I really love.
Wonderful. Michael, do you have any comments that you'd like to share with Nicola?
Yeah, talk me through the performance. Why did you choose that particular song? What's the story behind it?
I'm really glad you asked that, because I've always been a big fan of Gilbert and Sullivan. One of my earliest memories is of them, because my mum was actually the script checker throughout performances of the Gilbert and Sullivan. So then I got into that, to their operas, and then from then on I've just always really loved it, and that inspired me to choose something which has always been close to my heart. And yeah, and also because I really did struggle for a long time singing in public. It was something that caused a huge amount of anxiety. This is the first time I've sang solo in I have no idea how many years, so it feels amazing.
That's beautiful.
Very proud of you. Judge Linda, do you have anything you'd like to add?
Oh, yeah. A few points, Nicole. From your performance, it showed that you have a great passion for music, your choice of song as well. You have a sense of persuasion, and you enjoyed every bit of your performance, and it was like engaging. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That means so much to me.
We could definitely feel your energy. Thank you so much, Nikolai. And it looks like Judge Tita Lavinia might be having some issues, but it looks like she's back.
Okay.
We're going to head on to the next contestant, I believe, unless we have any comments that we're able to get back up from earlier. But I'll give it one moment before we move on to Sarah Chute from Victoria. So, as yesterday, Sarah said that she wants to be a wildlife conservationist. She's really proving that she is an animal lover. And do we have any, are we going to get Sarah here? Yes. Let's cross to one of our judges. Anyone want to speak up that might also be an animal lover and want to share something with Sarah today?
Okay.
Sure. Great, Tita Lavinia.
Hello, Sarah. It's nice to see you interacting with a horse. Horses are one of my favorite animals. Unfortunately, I live in a city and I don't have a lot of opportunities to get close to a horse. So this question is more personal, at least for me. What is it about horses in terms of bonding and training that most people don't know of? Can you share something that, you know, might be interesting to a lot of us?
Sarah, you're on mute.
I think you're on mute.
Sorry. So like most humans, horses have their own personalities, and some are seen to be more easily trained and some are not so much. But it also comes down to breeding, and my horses, they have such great bloodlines and they're so workable, but also so quirky, which makes me love them even more than anything. And yeah, you also having them for a certain amount of time gives you that bond, and that's a good thing about them being also having that quirks and stuff. You can more have that bond by, you know, having your laughter and stuff with them. So yeah, it's
You're lucky. I'm jealous.
You could tell
Thank
how much
you.
you loved that horse. Anyone else have anything extra they'd like to add before we cross to some comments? Go to Tita Linda Rose.
Just a question. I love horses, but I've never ridden on a horse because I thought a little bit scary. And like I was just wondering how long do you train a horse to do those, you know, tricks?
well, my horse, he's been under a trainer since he was 1 year old, so that's learning stuff on the ground before even getting on his back. And he was also, you know, as I said, bred and all that sort of thing to do his job. And we aren't actually under a trainer now, because there are trainers out there that their job is to train people's horses to do what we do, which is Western Performance in this case. And so yeah, he can continue to be trained, but at the moment, because of the pandemic, we haven't got any shows going on, so we haven't really been doing that. So it's just me trying to keep him where he needs to be at the moment at home. Yeah.
Thank you, Sarah. Let's see if we have any comments. Ren Sabido said, "We are proud of you, ladies." And beautiful, Sarah, from Alan and Julie Toot. I think everyone's just in awe and shocked because everybody loves to see an animal, especially me. So thank you so much, Sarah. We're going to move on to our next finalist. We have Taylor Sharp from Western Australia.
shoot the shot bang that you hear around the world. And I'm a one girl revolution. I'm a one girl revolution. I'm a one girl revolution. Some people see the revolution, but most only see the girl. I can lose my hard-earned freedom if my fear defines my world. I declare my independence from the critics and their stones. I can find my revolution, I can learn to stand alone. And I'll be everything that I wanna be. I am confidence in insecurity. I am a voice yet waiting to be heard. I'll shoot the shot bang that you hear around the world. And I'm a one girl revolution. I'm a one girl revolution. I'm a one girl revolution. And I'll be everything that I wanna be. I am confidence in insecurity. I am a voice yet waiting to be heard. I'll shoot the shot bang that you hear around the world. Everything that I wanna be. I am confidence in insecurity. I am a voice yet waiting to be heard. I'll shoot the shot bang that you hear around the world. And I'm a one girl revolution. I'm a one girl revolution.
I used to be a cheerleading coach, so I know exactly what I'm looking for on this one. Let's welcome Taylor and Dindy. How about you? What did you think about this presentation?
Really good. Hi, Taylor. You look very gorgeous tonight. Yeah, so I'm into dancing as well, but not really into cheerleading. I just want to ask, what makes you join into cheerleading?
Yeah, so first of all, what I was actually doing there is pom. It's a bit confusing. I do both. It takes my whole life, but I decided to really push myself. Similar to dance, I really like doing it because it forces you to grow and learn as a person and just do better and be better. I decided to do that with dance this year as well. I actually joined my university cheerleading club and also their dance club. So I do cheerleading and pom, and I've just learned it this year. So
it's amazing.
Thank you.
Michael, do you have any questions or comments for Taylor?
Well, Taylor, I really enjoyed that. You're out there, you know, to the public, you know, dancing around in a park, you know, really being all confident and just it's a happy performance, and I really enjoyed it. You say about confidence and insecurities. I mean, do you have a life journey yourself that when did you become confident or, you know, and secure?
I would say that it's still a journey. Myself, and I believe everyone is on their days. I think just every year I get more and more confident with myself. I think it's all about like growing and understanding yourself as a person. A big part of it is just like not comparing yourself to anyone else and just understanding that you're kind of on your own journey and really compare yourself to anyone else. And so as long as you're pushing yourself to do better and be better, then that's you successful to do better than you did yesterday. So only now am I starting to really become confident in who I am. Thank you.
Thank you.
She's a one-girl revolution. Let's go to some comments. Simple Briones. Well, wow, Taylor, with some hearty eyes. And Vanessa Mendez, you did great, Taylor. So proud of you.
Thank you.
And another one from Jude Salazar, number 2. Such a gorgeous lady. And Layla Baniqued, you are so stunning, Taylor. Lots of support for you here today, and thank you so much. We are going to move on to our next finalist. Up next, we have Phoebe Sogiono from New South Wales.
Hi everyone, I'm Phoebe, and today I'll be showcasing a talent of mine, which is baking.
Got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon.
So today I'll be baking something simple but delicious, and that will be chocolate-filled milk bread. So let's get started. Okay, so first I'm gonna start with some warm milk. I put 1 cup of warm milk into the microwave for about 30 seconds. So it's all ready. I'm gonna take it out. It should be warm by now, which it is. And then I'll be putting 1 tablespoon of sugar and 2 teaspoons of yeast. And then so after that, you actually mix it together and then you put it aside for 10 minutes. While the yeast is being put aside, I'm going to get a big mixing bowl, which I have right here, and I'll be putting 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup of sugar, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Also, I'll be adding 1 egg and then 1/3 cup of melted butter. So now that all those ingredients have been mixed together, I'll be adding the yeast mixture in too. Yay! You mix it together.
You're from another planet. I've never felt like this. I don't know how I ever survived without it.
And then now for the fun part, I'm gonna make it into a dough. I'm gonna be putting flour on the kitchen bench and then popping the dough onto the bench and then kneading it for about 5-10 minutes. So once the dough has been kneaded, we'll be putting it in a bowl for it to set for an hour. So what I'm going to be doing is putting this oil in the bowl just to make sure that the dough isn't sticky, and I'll be using my 100% compostable cling wrap to wrap it up. So now it's been an hour and I'm going to take my cling wrap off and then punch the air into the dough and so all the air can come out. I'm gonna now put the dough onto the bench and separate them into 2 batches. Because of that, I'll be making 2 different types of bread. I'll be now splitting it into 3 portions, and that's when I'm going to roll each one out and then fill it with chocolate. Okay, so the chocolate is on the dough and I'll be slowly rolling the dough and adding more chocolate as I roll. Now that all 3 are done, I'll be popping it together on 1 small tray. We're gonna leave it aside for 30 minutes and just wait, and my family are very excited to try this. So I just spread my dough with milk and egg just to give it that golden look and that milk bread taste, and now I can put it in the oven. So I put the oven to 175 degrees and I can pop them in for about 15 to 20 minutes. So I'll check back up on them and we'll see how it goes. Okay, they're ready. Let's see how they turned out. Okay. They look good. These look delicious. Okay, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed my little baking segment, and hopefully you guys can make this at home too. Thank you so much for watching.
That was so great. It looks even better than what you can get at like Bread Top, and that's the only place I've ever seen chocolate-filled bread before. So I love it. Great job, Phoebe. And you. Let's cross over to Tita Linda Rose if she would like to give any questions or comments.
Yes, sure. Phoebe, I enjoyed that baking. You did it so effortless. Like it's so easy. I'm not a baker. I cook dishes. I'm not a baker, but I might try that because it looks so easy. It did look so good, and so they say, if it looks good, it tastes good. Maybe we cannot taste it, but I will try that because maybe I just follow your instruction and I do it because I like that bun with the chocolate. Were they dark chocolate?
Yes, it was dark chocolate. I love dark chocolate.
Oh,
And
well,
with more bread,
yeah,
so.
it's healthy. I will try that. I'm not a baker, but with what you did, it looks so easy. I'll try it. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Well, it's something, thank you for saying that I was comfortable with it because I am, and I just find baking like a soothing hobby of mine. So yeah, I've been baking for a long time, and I always bake really simple, like simple desserts, but it always gets simple is always better sometimes.
Great. Dinky, do you have any comments or questions you'd like to share?
Yeah, can I just say the whole time I was watching your presentation, I was like salivating. Great presentation despite the glitches yesterday. I feel like you're running a cooking or baking TV show. I like the way how you speak as well. Like the video was so great. Can I just ask, are you the only one that bakes in your family or the family does bake?
No, well, I have 4 other siblings in the household, and my sister actually bakes as well. But I have to say, I bake more of the junk desserts, and she bakes more of the healthy desserts. So I bake like the brownies and the cookies and the cakes, and she bakes like the vegan brownies and the healthy gluten-free brown bread. So we eat it out. It's all about balance. So yeah, I'm not the only one. My sister does it too, and she's really good.
That's good. It tastes so good. I feel like it tastes so good.
Thank you.
Can I just say, you sold that to me. It was your confidence, your smile, that really sold it, as well as the actual chocolate and the dough. So everything was about your performance was just so professional. And thank you so much. You've got what it takes to do anything, hosting, amazing smile, confidence, all that kind of jazz. I had to say that. Sorry, guys. Just jump in there.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. I really appreciate it.
All right. And we want to check the comments to see what people have to say. Rachel with the same last name. Can you confirm how you say your last name? Because I'm not getting it.
It's Giorgio. She's the sister that bakes as well.
So, Giorgio, Phoebe, I want some bread. Thanks. You spoke so well, Stunner. And Queen. And Gabe Armour, I see you. Delicious.
You got my pun.
There were some good jokes throughout. Alicia Widgiaja, definitely delicious. Awesome job. And Raisha Moga, I got so hungry watching this. Looks really yummy. And this is my favorite comment. Bread is life. From Gabrielle. Okay, thank you so much, Phoebe. We are up to our final contestant for today, and that is Jessica Markey from New South Wales.
Three little birds sat on my window, and they told me I don't need to worry. Summer came like cinnamon, so sweet. Little girls double dutch on the concrete. Maybe sometimes we've got it wrong, but it's alright. The more things seem to change, the more they say the same. Ooh, don't you hesitate. Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your head down. by the roadside. Just relax. Don't you let those other boys fool you. Gotta love that afro hairdo. Baby, sometimes we feel afraid, but it's alright. The more you say the same, the more that seems to change. Don't you think it's strange? Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire faded jeans. I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your hair down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow. That was more than I could take. Pity for pity's sake. Some nights kept me awake. I thought that I was stronger. When you're gonna realize that you don't even have to try any longer. Do what you want to. Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire faded jeans. I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your hair down. Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire faded jeans. I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your hair down. Ooh, you're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow.
We're all beauty queens. We're all perfectly beautiful with our perfectly imperfect bodies.
Oh, the energy was just contagious in that. I found myself smiling the whole time. And let's welcome Jessica. Hi, Jess.
Hello.
I think we should hear from Judge Tita Lavinia now.
Hello, Jessica. Nice to see you again. I love that song. I mean, that song always gives positive feels. And what I liked about the presentation of this song is that at first you may think it's a little risque with you taking off your clothes, but I really love the message. It's just so timely and fitting with a lot of us women in the pandemic time, like stripping it off and like making it more okay to be natural. So thank you for presenting something like that.
Of course, yeah, I tried to do like my best to really just expose my insecurities, when it comes to my nails and the fact that I have and just my cellulite and the things that really makes me insecure. I just tried to really put it out there to show other women that like we are all just perfect, like just how we are. So just be you, So I'm glad that came across.
Great message. Thank you so much. Good job.
Thank you. Do any of our other judges have any comments or questions for Jessica?
Can I just, hello, Jessica, good to see you again. I just love the message behind what you did. It's very girly, body image as well. I know a lot of girls are very, insecure about all that sort of stuff. Can you talk me through your, the song itself, why you chose that particular song?
Yeah, well, look, to me, I chose this specific song because to me, it's like a metaphor. So it's basically like, in the song, it says, let your hair down, let loose. So it's sort of like about being exactly who you are, regardless of what anyone says, regardless of what society says. Just do what you want to. Be the woman that you want to be. If someone says you need to be, you need to have extensions to be beautiful, you need to have perfect skin to be beautiful, which really like correlates to the question that Tita, you asked me yesterday. It's really just about like stripping it all off and, put your records on, just have fun, just get out there. And, to me, it was just a metaphor for that specific message.
And can I also add, Jessica, Any girls out there that are dealing with the insecurities, what is your message to them?
Look, I feel like all women have, not all women, but lots of women do have their own insecurities. And my message is to just embrace who you are, embrace that you are honestly perfectly imperfect. And that is what makes you perfect. That's it. It's not as simple as a click. It's not as simple as, oh, now I like myself, but it's a, step-by-step process. And every day just putting things that I want to be an example. I want to be an influence that shows, okay, she's doing it too, and so it's okay because she's doing it and she's putting it out there. So I'm okay too, the way that I am, and I hope that that's the message that I can give to other girls out there.
We've just had a bunch of comments pop up on the screen and they're all really lovely and very supportive. The one that we have at the moment is from Lucy Gardoni, which said, touch my heart. And Bruno Antanosio says, wow, such raw honesty and passion, Jess, so much talent and heart, all in one magnificent package. Brava. I think Michael wanted to add something to the end of your comment too. All good?
Yeah, it was all good. You've answered my question, so thank you so much. That was just beautiful and empowering. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, and one last comment. Adele Samus says, wow, that was so powerful, and I've lost the rest of the comment.
Thank you. That's the one that helped me film the
video.
But it's powerful. So. Thank you.
That's important.
So, all right. Thank you, Jessica. Now we're going to go back to our little judges panel. All right. So we're all through. Does anyone have any extra comments that they'd like to add? I know we were a little bit short with Jessie earlier, who also did some baking. Anyone have anything they'd like to add about her presentation from before? I think she showcased a really great thing, and especially the fact that she wants to bake so she can sell things for charity that supports animals and her advocacy. Yeah, that was something I really enjoyed.
Super cool. But I'm really wondering, when are we getting the samples?
Exactly. No judge bribery here today because we can't taste them. You never know, they might come in the mail. And we'll read some comments as well. Nicola Driz says, incredible talents, great job, ladies. I feel sorry for the judges. You have the hardest task for the day. That's so true.
They're all so diverse. I just love the talent tonight. So diverse. I wasn't expecting cooking shows. I wasn't expecting so many things.
Gems, hidden gems.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hidden gems found.
Horse riding.
Yeah, and poets. I mean,
horse riding.
It's amazing.
Love the creativity on show.
Yeah, so proud of them.
Sure. So, any final advice from our judges to our national finalists as they go forward in the competition? So up next, they've got body and poise and their evening gown presentations.
Could I go? Could I say something? All right. So I guess the next two more challenges will be really visual. So I think by now they've already established the confidence part, because coming out with materials like that, for us to judge them, like stripping off the makeup, I think the next few challenges hopefully will be a bit easier for them, because the ones that people are more insecure with are over and done with. So now just enjoy all the glam trappings of the next few challenges.
We still have to test their brains. We've got intelligence too.
That one too.
Yes.
But, we've asked them questions. We've asked them hard-hitting questions. So I'm pretty sure they can ace that as well.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. Thank you so much, Tisa. Any other final comments before we start closing the show?
Yeah, can I just say, as what Tita Lavinia said, the candidates have overcome so many things. If they come so far, I just wish them all the best. Stay true to their passion and their platform and their advocacies, and all of them are winners. Like they showcase so well, and I just can't wait to see what they can bring more. All the best, girls, and good luck.
Hey, can I just add on that one too, Didier? Just girls, have fun with it. You're all actually winners. You just own it, enjoy it, and just have fun with it. This is an amazing journey, and you've come a long way, and we're so proud of you all. Just wanted to say, just have fun with it, okay? And just that's all.
Great. So what?
Great.
Yep. Go ahead, please.
Just one more thing, the judging of the talent. I think I was discussing it with Elmer. We don't have any other little points like 20% for this and 20% for that. I think what he explained is just the overall presentation. We're not going into details with the talent.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
we're
it.
not going into 20% of voice or 30% of the showmanship, that kind of thing. I think they say it's just their overall total presentation. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It's good for everyone to know that. And what a wonderful show that our national finalists put on for us all today. But that's all we have time for. So I want to extend one final virtual round of applause to all of them, as well as our distinguished judges. Thank you, Dindy Athena James, Michael L. Bacher, Linda Rose Bishop, and Tita Lavinia. Another thank you to our sponsor this afternoon, Mega World International, and Liz Angeles, Vice President for Asia and Pacific 3. We can't forget to mention Stargazer Productions, license holder and owner of Miss Earth Australia, headed by our lovely National Director, Julieta De Leon, and founder, Maria James, who have both built my passion for Miss Earth. And one more thank you to each and every one of our viewers. I read all of your comments yesterday, and I'll probably end up doing the same tonight. We'll be back again next weekend for the following 2 rounds of the pre-pageant competition, Poison Body and the evening gown portion. Same time, same place, same channel. One last announcement is that online voting will start next Tuesday. It is super important for you to follow the official Miss Earth Australia Facebook for your vote to count. So make sure you hit like on the page if you haven't already. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you all next week. Have a great night.
Bye. Thank you, guys.